So I was checking my new running shirt. This is what I ran outside in the neighborhood today, and I came home from work and decided I need to get some mileage in because I have a race in 10 days. So today I wanted to talk to you about that thing that we keep looking for. So I'm 39 years old, and I have been searching for this thing for probably a good 38 years of my life. And I thought I would find it in food. So, I would get lost in food, get really excited about food, the latest Trader Joe's food, the latest products that Whole Foods had to offer. It was kind of trendy and posh, and it gave me an excuse to get lost in food instead of something else more meaningful. And then I was like, well, maybe it's in books and TV and stuff like that. And it wasn't. And I was like, well, maybe I could fix my husband because there's so many things wrong with him. Maybe my mom needs fixing. She has a control issue, so surely she needs to be fixed there. So that thing that I was looking for, that I was looking in food for, I was looking in books for, it was life fulfillment. And we sometimes we're searching, we're looking for that thing and we don't know what that thing is, and we keep looking and looking and looking, and we don't find it. And the reason why we don't find it is because it's not out there to be found. It's actually in here. And this is a recurring theme in my life. I hear this a million times about in my life. I'll search left and right for something and I can't find it, and then it's like right underneath my nose. It was like there the whole time. It was like in my house. It was sitting on my desk. It was sitting on my bookshelf, and it's never like it's in a bag in my house on the shelf under all my junk. And it's never like, oh my gosh, I had to go over to China to find it. I had to go to California to find it. It's always right there at my fingertips. I think that's a great lesson from the multiverse. We have like this idea that our key to our happiness, our key to our life fulfillment is out there somewhere. And once we find it, we'll be happy. Maybe it's if I make more money. Maybe it's if I'm thinner. Maybe if I lose more weight. Maybe if I do this and this and that. But it's not. It's not out there. It's in you. And I failed to realize this until I hired a coach. Because a life coach, helps you see things you wouldn't see otherwise. I think you would find it eventually, but it probably would take much longer. Because I was searching for it for a good 30-something of life, years of my life, and then I hire a coach, and all of a sudden, my life takes on a whole different meaning. I see things in a different way. I start finding meaning in different things. I found life fulfillment being a coach myself, and I launched my Soul Elevated Life coaching practice, and I'm talking to you about my Soul Elevated Life coaching practice like I talk about this every single day. I'm relentless about it because I made the decision, I made the choice to make it happen, to do what it takes, as long as it takes, until it takes. So that's the power of hiring me as your coach. You're looking for deep, meaningful relationships. You're looking for life fulfillment. You're looking for how you could shift the way you view your life. You're looking for your life purpose. You're looking for something. You don't even know what that something is. You think maybe it's in food, maybe it's in money, maybe it's in books, maybe it's if I keep improving myself. But it already exists within you. You just are in your own way. You keep sweeping it under the rug. You keep thinking about other things that are not the answer. They don't serve you. They're just not it. And I have food stuck in my teeth from my Chinese broccoli I had for dinner. And And so that's my challenge to you. My challenge to you is hire a life coach. And ideally, it would be me. That's why you're reading and listening to this message of mine. There's no accident that is divine timing, in fact, that our paths have crossed and you're watching this video. It's time. It's time for you to make a shift in your life. It's time for you to choose you. It's time for you to invest in yourself. It's time to live a really deep, meaningful life. I don't know how many thousands of times you've reincarnated looking for that thing, and I think it's about time. It certainly was time for me. I was done. I was so done of looking and looking and looking and looking and looking. And you already have it. It's already within you. You just don't know how to access it. You forgot how to access it, and that's where hiring a life coach comes in. I help you access it. I help you find it. I point out your blind spots. I shift the way you look at your life. I shift the way you look at your relationships. I shift the way you are in your relationships, the stories and the conversations you have about the people in your life and how you interact with others. It completely shifts when you hire a life coach. Having a life coach is utterly powerful. And I love it. I love doing this work so much. It's utterly fulfilling. I could talk about this until the last breath I take on this planet, because that's how much I love it. I get so much fulfillment out of doing it, and I get paid to do it. It doesn't get any better than that. So this holiday season, invest in yourself. Hire a life coach. Find some meaning in your life. It's not in that bag of cookies. It's not in the gift under the tree. It's not in the shopping mall. It's not in a book. It's not anywhere. It already exists within you. It's about time you tap into it and use it and see it and leverage it. Here's you living a soul elevated life, and I will see you tomorrow.